So I just got done with an online hearing of a matter in the Supreme Court. And I thought, I'm here, I'm dressed, I might as well talk about the experience of doing that. There is this online web hosting software called Vidyo, Vidyo, which is used by the Supreme Court to hold these online hearings right now. And I must say, I was not disappointed. Because to expect good quality anything to happen in the first time or in the first few months by the Indian judiciary when it comes to adopting new technology is always going to be a massive failure. So was the case today as well. I spent around 40 minutes hyperventilating when I saw that every time I will log in, for one reason or the other, I would get logged out. Perhaps it was also the fault of my internet connection, but when I would try to get logged back in, the bigger problem would be that the software Vidyo would not allow me to get in, and it would take me several attempts to get in. So much so that I was afraid that I will miss my matter, which is, if I draw comparisons, it's quite akin to what used to happen when I used to rush around in courts. There was this one time when I had an hearing in the Supreme Court in my first year of practice, and I missed my matter by a margin of maybe 20 seconds, and that still haunts me because that did affect the client to a certain extent. The damage was not permanent, but it was definitely felt. And today was another situation where I felt that this is going to go for a toss. Thankfully, the fact that technology is a handicap for judges and lawyers alike, something which would have taken perhaps 5 minutes for the single judge to wrap up in the Supreme Court in an actual physical presence hearing, it took us almost 45 or 50 minutes for our matter to reach the board. And because of that, I was able to log in properly, be sure that I'm secure with my network, with my connection, and then start up another link with my mobile phone as well, just as a backup. So I had two screens running simultaneously, and I'm glad that I did it, because till the last minute I was hyperventilating whether I'll be able to get good network or will be visible, will be audible to the learned judge or not. In any case, the matter went smoothly, and even that is saying something, because there are several other situations with technology that I've seen the justice system suffer with. Stuff like the order sheets not being available, the case proceedings not being available, the details not being available at all. You can't even find out whether there exists a case named A versus B in existence in district court websites. The High Court's still a little better. I believe just today itself the Delhi High Court is launching its e-filing system. Let's see how it goes. One thing that really hit me hard was the fact that though I was able to do all of this in the comfort of my own residence office, there is always this fear that you will not be able to address arguments well, because from what we got the favorable relief, but all the other people that were there, a lot of them, they tried to address their arguments. Some of them were not able to come across thoroughly to the judge as well. Now, I can only imagine to what extent a judge would, be it of the apex court or of the bottom rung of the courts, which judge would really take the pains of telling the counsel that he is not audible and therefore he should repeat what he is saying. And I spoke with an AOR, an advocate on record, about this as well, and the AOR told me that he prefers seeking an adjournment in online hearing matters because of the fact that if the judges are not inclined to hear you, they will say, all right, arguments heard. In the moment they say that, the court masters mute you. So you're not able to make any more submissions at all. If there is perhaps a line, a sentence, anything that you want to plead further or you want to reiterate, or when an adverse order is being passed against you, at the last minute you want some relief apart from that to also be given to you by the court as maybe as a consolation. None of that is possible, and that is why a lot of lawyers are against online hearings. When I used to read reports and articles and posts about lawyers complaining about online hearing, I thought that these are lawyers who are stuck there in the past and they need to kind of come on board this bandwagon of online hearings. having gone through the whole thing, there are several limitations with online hearing, and I believe that the only people who should be allowed or maybe subject to online hearing in these courts should be parties where both the parties' counsels want to and agree to the online hearing taking place. And maybe we can have a separate system that the honorable judge, of course, with the mounting case logs, the judge takes care of the physical appearances which are marked, which are decided that they are going to be physical appearances between 10 to 4, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then maybe perhaps after that, the judge takes up another hour or two to dispose of virtual hearing matters where counsels are sitting far away, or there are some other logistical concerns. Of course, what I'm saying is, after the whole corona pandemic situation is over, we can resume back to our normal lives, and my associate who's standing in front of me right now does not need to have a face mask while being in the same office as me. These are the times that we live in. But yes, overall, I am glad at least we got the relief for the client. That was, one little thing that I can't complain about for sure. But yeah, that's it. Until next time.